Hello, house churches. Welcome to week number 2 of SoulSearch, this incredible series that we're pressing into during the months of spring this year. I'm going to go immediately to the question because the question comes up as a result of not the last 2 or 3 weeks of good Bible study and research on the topic of SoulSearch, but it comes as a result of years and years of prayer ministry that Gloria and I have been involved in with many of you folks and many congregations and other churches before our coming here. And as we sat and prayed with people and then debriefed afterwards with one another, it led to what I'm going to call this week's question mark. What do seemingly all these prayer sessions, or so many of these prayer sessions, have in common? So that being the question, the answer, or the aha moment, the light bulb, came when we thought back and paid attention to the prayer ministries we were involved in at that moment. We realized that over and over again, what people are pushing up against is the issue of lies, believing lies. Now, that's a little bit of an odd statement, because if you believe a lie, and somebody else obviously has to be sitting present with you to correct you in that notion that this is in fact a lie, because a lie believed is a truth received. And when you believe a lie, you don't even know it. So the challenge comes to us in that we need to find a way to adjust our thinking, or startle our thinking, challenge our thinking, confront our thinking, so that through the lens of Scripture, we can correct what we have believed heretofore as a lie and discover the truth and apply the truth to that situation, to our belief system. So the arrow that I present to you today may come to you out of studying the house church questions that are posted on the church website, or come out of dialogue, meaningful dialogue in your house churches, where I encourage you to press deeply. Don't settle for soft answers. Listen carefully to each other's questions about your identity, because this is all about identity. How we see ourselves. How do we see ourselves? How do we interpret our lives in light of what God says about us and what God says about Himself? Because most often our lies are about ourselves and about God. So, press hard against one another, become ruthlessly vulnerable, and ruthlessly hard on yourself in dealing with the lies and displacing lies with the truth of Scripture about who God says you are, who He says He is, and who you therefore then believe you are. I wish you well as you plow in. We will be praying for you, because this is the pathway to joy. So search your soul carefully and deeply. I wish you well.